Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker, Kristaps Porzingis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid. What do these guys have in common? They're all young players with lots of potential, and they're all very well known, as they should be. These guys are future stars, but there are a few guys that I think, while they're not on the level of these players, are young with lots of potential and they deserve a spotlight. So I'm going to go over a few of these guys and I'm going to tell you why you should be paying them some attention. First on my list, Rashad Holmes. Rashad is a very athletic big man who comes off of the bench for the Philadelphia 76ers. Rashad is a great pick and roll player, and like I said, he is a very good athlete. But he's not just a raw athletic player. He has touch around the basket, as he pretty much has mastered the floater, which is not a shot you see a lot from big guys. But most importantly, Rashad has shown the ability to step outside and knock down the three ball. He shot a little over 1 a game, and he shoots 35% from outside. And in 20 minutes a game, he averaged 9.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 1 block. And if you use the best stat in the world, the per 36, in Rashad's per 36, he averages 16.9 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 1.7 blocks. So if Rashad was given starters minutes, Rashad would probably be perceived as a future star. And I'd love to see him get traded to a team that can give him minutes. Just saying, the Bulls would be a good fit. Next, speaking of the Bulls, Paul Zipser. I'm incredibly high on this dude, as he is currently one of my favorite players in the NBA. Zipser is already a great 3-and-D player, but he's also shown a lot of ability to create for himself. He has a solid pull-up game, and he is very solid at putting the ball on the floor, getting to the basket, and scoring or creating for other players. This season, he averaged 5.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, and he shot 39% from the field and 33% from three. Now, I know those stats are awful, but at the start of Zipser's career, he only got like 3 or 4 minutes of garbage time, if that. He only played 44 games last season, even though he was never injured. Later in the season, Zipser slowly got more and more minutes, and post-All-Star break, he was averaging 23 minutes a game instead of 7. And with those minutes, he was able to establish himself, and he shot 9% better from the field and from three. And he averaged 7 points and 3.5 rebounds. And this season, in a starting spot with Jimmy Butler gone, I expect him to average around 16 or 18 points and improve his shot creating ability. I seriously love Zipser's game, and I honestly only really made this video to talk about him. Next, Gary Harris. Harris is a very good 3-and-D player, already at the age of 22, and the idea that that's all he'll be makes no sense to me. He has plenty of room to grow as a shot creator and playmaker. This season, he averaged 14.9 points, 3 rebounds, 2.9 assists, and 1.2 steals, shooting 50% from the field and 42% from three. He's shooting incredibly efficiently as a role player, so I imagine if he elevated his game as a shot creator, while his efficiency may drop, his point production could go up to even 20 a game. And finally on this list, Allen Williams. I've mentioned this guy in my channel a few times because he's pretty damn good. Allen Williams is a power forward who plays an older style of basketball. He's an old school back to the basket, banging down low big man who can grab a rebound and throw some elbows. This season, he averaged 7.4 points and 6.2 rebounds and 0.7 blocks, and he shot 52% from the field. But he did this in 15 minutes a game. In his per 36, he averages 17.6 points, 14.8 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks. Those are borderline all-star stats, and he's just not getting the minutes in Phoenix. Luckily, he's a free agent this season, and I don't think re-signing him is a huge priority for the Suns with Marquise Chris already starting at the 4 for them, so whoever lands him will be getting a steal. That's the end of this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more NBA content like this, and cue the outro music.
I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too. Fire when the storm hits you.
That's it, Brian?